Aerial maneuver, target creature gets +1/+1 and gains flying and first strike until end of turn. That's great. I love tricks like that. It's pretty awesome. The flying's kind of an issue when you're doing it at instant speed, though, because if it's already a legal blocker, blocks are declared. It's not like flying breaks that, so I don't know. That's kind of questionable. You can exile target creature enchantment. That's fun, but that's really expensive. But you know, that's a good card too. It's a removal spell. White removal is always great. Assault Griffin. That guy's going to fight people for you. He's a 3/2. That's not bad. Flying at the beginning of each combat. Choose first strike, vigilance, or lifelink. Creatures you control. Gain that ability until end of turn. It's a 6-drop, but I like being able to give all my creatures lifelink. That's going to be really useful in limited. I like being able to give all my creatures vigilance or first strike too. So I do think that card's going to be pretty good in limited. This guy's got defender, so I wouldn't play him. That's just the long and short of that. Plus, he costs 3, and next door it's not. I mean, I got other things to do. Artifacts and creatures your component control. Oh, this is so good. Like, obviously, that card's amazing. That's pretty good. Boros Elite gets +2/+2 if it attacks with some friends. It's a 1-drop. That's not bad, you know. 1/1 for 1. Not bad. Gets +2/+2 sometimes. I'll take it. Court Street Denizen. Now, this good friend, whenever another white creature enters the battlefield under your control, you tap to a creature an opponent controls. That's pretty fun. There's nothing wrong with that. This guy's got Battalion. He's daring, too, so you don't really want to mess with him. He gains flying until end of turn when he attacks with some buddies. That's good. He's the 3/1 otherwise. He's probably going to die, which is sad. But, you know, for 2 mana, that's not bad. You could do worse. Like I said, you know, I like to fill up a lot of creature slots, so he's definitely not terrible. Enchant Land has tap target creature when you tap it. Dutiful Thrall, this guy's pretty good. You can regenerate him. He's a 1-drop. That's fun. I like regeneratable 1-drops just because they're annoying. If they don't have trample or evasion, you can just keep blocking them, so that's kind of fun. Frontline Medic, this card, oh my god. Are you serious? Like, this is nuts to me. This is nuts. Makes you dudes indestructible, and it's a counterspell. Like, why does white have a counterspell? Why does white-red have counterspell? Someone explain this to me. It's a Boros card. It's white-red. Why is it a counterspell? What is the flavor there? Where is Rosewater in the color pie? He loves color. What did they overrule him on this one? Like, is that possible? He's the king. He's King Sheriff. I don't know. I'm blown away. Why does white have a counterspell? Gideon Jura, he's got tricks. He's a planeswalker. I don't know, man. It's until end of turn he becomes an indestructible human creature. So he's not going to be able to really... I don't know. He'll get fat, and then he'll be able to attack and do fun things. So I do kind of like that. You get to exile all other permanents sometimes. I mean, I like this card when I originally looked at it. That was part of the deck idea that I was working on. But in limited, I think he might be kind of a beater, to be honest with you, just because he becomes indestructible, like really, really dangerous to deal with type of guy. The only thing is... I don't know. You get to prevent the damage, which is good. I don't know. He's worrisome. If you're up against him, he's going to be hard to get rid of, but he's also going to be hard to manage if you're playing him. Definitely playable if you get a hold of him. I mean, I'm not trying to downplay him at all. Well, actually, I am. Looking for weaknesses in him. But, I mean, you know, I don't know. In limited, that's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy in limited, to be honest with you. I don't know about that guy. Guardian of the Gateless. It can block any number of creatures, and it gets +1/+1 for each additional creature it blocks. I actually really like this guy. He's funny. He's got weird tricks. It's not often that you see a card that can, you know, block multiple creatures. That's fun to see. Guild Scoring Award, Enchant Creature. Enchant Creature has protection from multicolored. Hold the Gates. Enchant Creature you control gets +0/+1 for each gate you control. Really good in limited because gates are, you know, so prolific. I don't think it's going to give you a lot of defense, but the vigilance is, you know, helpful. I gotta say, for a 3-drop to affect all your creatures, give them all vigilance, that's really awesome. So I do like that. Protection from multicolor is also really good in the set. I kind of skipped over that one. Holy Mantle, enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from creatures. So Pro Gaiden, that's pretty good. I like it quite a bit. It's a 4-drop, 2/2. That's not bad. Vigilance and Extort on Knight of Obligation. I like that too. 4-drop, 2/4 Vigilant. It's not bad. He's not going to get in for much, but what are you going to do? Night Watch. Put 2/2 white Knight creature tokens with Vigilance onto the battlefield. You know, sometimes you just lose respect. That's not great, actually. I don't like it. You're only getting 2 guys, and they have Vigilance, and it's on turn 5, so that's really not my favorite. Luminate Primordial. This guy's got Vigilance, and when he enters the battlefield, for each opponent, you exile up to 1 target creature that player controls, and that player gains life equal to its power. That's fun, you know, I mean, it's 7 mana for a 4/7, but you know, this is finally, I say it all the time, this is Swords to Plowshares. So that's nice. Murder Investigation, I think this is silly, so I actually like it a lot. You get X 1/1 white soldier creature tokens, where X is the creature's power that dies. I like it. I think it's funny. It's going to be fun to play, so I do like that card. This guy's got Battalion. He gets +1/+1 until end of turn, and he gets to untap him. He wakes up. He's like, "Well, what happened? What happened? Where am I? Am I defending now?" And you're like, "Yeah, buddy, get in there. Block some stuff." Righteous Charge, man. Creatures you control, they get +2/+2 until end of turn. That's always nice. Shielded Passage. It's a 1-drop. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to target creature this turn. So these two, the one sorcery speed, I don't really like it at all, to be honest with you. 3-drop, 2/2 until end of turn. I like my instant speed doing that a lot better. But prevent all damage that would be dealt to target creature this turn is pretty nice for 1 mana. It can get you out of some scrapes. Smite, destroy target blocked creature. There's kind of like a suite of cards this time that just kind of go along that route, where if a creature did something this turn, go ahead and just destroy him. So that's kind of fun. I like that card. You know, it's a 1-drop, so you get to just get rid of somebody that you blocked, so you kind of really control that one a lot more. This guy's tithing all over the place. He's got a big old pot full of money. It's kind of a plate, but it turns into a pot because it's a magical realm. He's got Extort. He's a 2-drop. He's Grizzle Extort. He's an angry Grizzle guy. So that's kind of cool. It's the cheap Extort that we're all looking for, I think. Urbis Protector. When this enters the battlefield, you get a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying onto the battlefield as well. So that's pretty fun. Other than that, though, it's a 1/1, so I'm not in love with it. I wouldn't probably be too upset with paying 6 for a 4/4 flyer in limited, but it's not. I mean, if I have something better to take the spot, it's not going to like vie for one of my 40 slots, really. Zarichi Tiger, you gain 2 life. I don't like him. I do not like him because I have to tap him down to gain 2 life. Obviously, he would not be a common if I didn't, but I could just do without the gain 2 life and just have a nice sound, you know, 2/3 fat-ass guy for like 3 instead of having to wait an extra turn to play him. I could do without the gain life, basically.